From the House of Clubs came the king. He was a cruel and unjust man. His wife, the Queen of Clubs, was a kind and warm-hearted woman, and she was much younger than the king. The ambassador often spied for the king in his feud with the House of Hearts. The King of Hearts was untrustworthy, betraying friends and family whenever the occasion required. The Queen of Hearts was a very attractive woman. Her son, the Jack of Hearts, resembled her in appearance and held the hearts of many women. One day, the House of Diamonds decided to hold a party to celebrate the birth of the new royal son. They invited the other three houses to the grand celebration. As the Queen of Clubs went to rest, she met the Jack of Hearts and they began to talk. She suggested that they find a quieter place to go, and he agreed. After walking for a while, they found a cozy inn, where they then had a romantic encounter. However, the Ace of Clubs had seen them leave the party together and followed them to the inn. He hurried back to the King of Clubs and told him what he had seen. In a rage, the king stormed from the room to the inn and witnessed his queen and the hated Jack in an embrace. The king pushed the two apart and dragged his wife from the room. The King of Clubs held a meeting with his ace and the King of Spades. The King of Clubs persuaded the King of Spades to join forces with him and to wage war against the House of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts, knowing that the war was coming, alerted his father, the king, who then asked the House of Diamonds for assistance. The next day, the red and black armies met and held a fierce battle, in which both sides suffered heavy losses. The brutal battle continued for days, and each night the Queen of Clubs prayed that her Jack would survive the next day. Unfortunately, one afternoon, a friar came to tell her that the Jack of Hearts had been killed in battle. Distraught, she decided to kill herself, so that they would be reunited in death. She waited for the friar to leave, then darted to the window and leapt to her death. However, the friar had been mistaken. The Jack of Hearts was indeed alive. He had sneaked away from battle to see her, and when he got to the window, he saw her lying on the ground, dead. Unable to live without his true love, he too ended his life. A gloomy peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow, will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was story more woe than this of true love and its sorrow.